You mentioned how Saturday hurt you, and you could see that and hear that in the interviews that you did. What's the process? How long do you and the players dwell on that and learn from that before you start looking towards the next game?
It's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you asked me the question, are you looking forward to the next game? Or do you want a longer time between it? And I want to play straight away. It's just the way I am. Yeah, you get me going again, Andy. So, yeah, I wasn't happy at all. Not because the lads aren't trying the best or, trying to do the right things. It's just, it was a severe lack of concentration, especially when you've gone through it for 45 minutes the day before. And yeah, it was very disappointing. How long does it take? The players know what I've asked for, but I'll keep that in house because I like physical apologies, not words.
It's been a theme through pre-season. That message from you is how we react when we get slapped in the face, when we get a setback. Have you seen that reaction this week?
Yeah, the training has been excellent. Of course it has been, but it means nothing. So, ding ding, the bell goes, game on, 3 o'clock, let's go. It's about anything can happen. James was asking me about individual errors. It can happen at any time, at any stage, no matter what you're doing. So the lads have to take responsibility for that. So the only people that can do that is yourself, as an athlete, as a player. As the way we play and what we're trying to do, the blueprint will be excellent. There is freedom within a framework of what we'll work towards, of course there is. But if you've got more attacking prowess and ins, it causes oppositions more problems, more chaos, so other things happen and loosen up. So, that's what we're working towards. But Cambridge are resolute, very good, excellent start. First game of the season in front of 2,500 Cambridge people, so, well done them, and I hope the experiment does go well, because it's better for everybody if it does. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the game itself.
Outsider looking in, watching the lads walking around, it looks like a more determined reaction to what's happened with the first 2 games, and there's no sense of a lack of confidence or a knock or anything like that.
Well, no, but that's what squad's for, is to adapt and try and support each other. And I've said it before, but and it's not like they'll get a genuine start, but if you do remove a front 3 that you would be suggestive of possibly starting a game and not have 1 available, not have 2 available, have all 3 not available, it's very frustrating when you've worked so hard to make sure they're here to be available. So it is where it is. I think that if you get or remove that from any top team or any team, it's going to, even a Sunday League team, if you what would consider you're attacking 3 players, and you know what lads are like, oh, yeah, there are 3 best players, whatever, and they're not available, it can cause issues. So we should be in a better position, but it doesn't guarantee anything, and they've got to get in rhythm because they've not played. So it's got to all come together.
That aside, it must have added an edge with the rest of the lads knowing that these boys are back and available, and now there is genuine competition for shirts across that pitch.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? You work all that time, 8-week pre-season to get ready to play Fleetwood, and then you've got a lot of young players on the bench with no opportunity, from my perspective, to help change or support a team that's doing quite well, or to try and change that game within that game. So you can put players in and on, and it's good for them, and they tick it, and it's one of their stats. But we've got to be mindful and make sure we're winning, and that's the whole point of having a competitive situation, and that's what we've worked really hard to try and achieve. And it's great that the numbers are higher because it produces more competitive edge.
Similar to the previous 2 cup games, you usually have a bank of information to process and analyse. You haven't got that for Cambridge. How much does that change preparation, and does it make it even more about us?
Though they've not been really doing anything too different from the games they've been playing, the Birmingham, the friendly they had, the other day when they played. So obviously they made a few changes the other day, but yeah, they're not. they're doing what we all do. They're doing their best to try and win a game of football in the way they want to do it, and we know what they're going to try and do, and we've got to make sure we do what you've just said, is represent us correctly, represent the supporters, and look to try and achieve 3 points.
And what a great start it would be if the fans listening, those watching on iFollow, could see the lads put in the performance and get the result to go with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what we're all trying to achieve. So are they, and so is everybody else in the Football League. So it's just what comes with the industry you work in. But when the lights go on, when it's fight time, when it's 3 o'clock, we've got to be ready.